Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome back to Shipwreck Survival Island. This is episode 11 and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Now, between episodes, I did do some prep work. I did do quite a lot of prep work. You can't really see a lot of what I've done. I've been doing some more tidying up, I'm doing some mining and basically getting things ready for today's episode. So let's fly down here and I'll show you a couple of the bits I've got in place, prepped up. Now, this one here, it's the groundworks for our windmill. And basically what we're going to do, we're going to have a nice big windmill here. It's going to be really tall. I mean, the blades I'm planning on putting on this thing are 25 blocks across, which is pretty big, And then we're going to transform this into another wheat field, which is going to kind of run down into here a little bit. But that beach will have to stay there. Also thinking I might extend the beach from this side over round, so we've actually got a full beach set up going all the way around there, which again means quite a bit of terraforming for me, but you know what I'm like, I'm good at doing the old terraforming malarkey. So we could get that in place, and then over here I've got another build laid out ready for me, which I'm going to make a tavern. I've never made a tavern, and it's going to be quite a fun build. Now, the idea behind this is going to be the same sort of design as everything else we've got going on, and it's going to look really good. But first, guys, what we are going to be doing, we are going to be putting in our first storage system. Yes, we are episode 11, and we don't have any kind of storage system yet. We're relying on barrels and chests on our ship, which is not a good thing. So, what I've been doing, I've been in here, and I've dug out a little bit of space down below. This is going to be our storage system. Now, the back wall here is going to be our mass storage. So I'm going to have double chests each for like cobblestone, stone, granite, gravel, sand, dirt, andesite, diorite, all that sort of stuff. That's going to be our back wall. That's going to be our mass blocks. Also, we've got our wood storage and our wood mills. We don't need to worry about those. And then everything else, I'm going to make a massive storage area down here for manual storage for everything else. I was thinking of making a massive automated storage system, but as you can see, I've run out of space a little bit on this end of the room. And that end as well, because I haven't quite dug it out deep enough. And I decided, guys, I don't want to dig it any deeper. So what we got, that block there is below our chest, which is this little chesty friend up here. That's going to be our input chest. Whenever we get stone or cobble or andesite or granite or whatever, we're going to open this chest up, we're going to throw it in, and it's going to filter through into our storage system, which is awesome. Anything else, unfortunately, we are going to have to come down here and manually sort it, but it's fine. I don't mind that at all. I've also got myself plenty more stone of the smooth variety cooking up, ready for me to slab out some more of the industrial area. But for now, I want to crack on with getting this in place, getting it all decorated up, and I will come back to you guys once I've got something I can show you. Alrighty guys, so the storage system is mostly done. I've got a few random chests here for odd junk and stuff, random items I'm not going to space in storage for. I've got myself a bit of shulker storage over here, so any extra shulkers I've got I don't need in the storage system, I'm going to go in there. And our automatic storage is going to be for our base items. Now, I put the smooth stone in because obviously I'm using quite a lot of that over in the industrial district. And I've got the sandstone in here because I've got quite a few projects planned for that stuff. Although I don't have much over here, I have got plenty over at the ship. Now, I am a little bit short on a few things. I am out of item frames, so I need to go get some more leather. But before I need to do that, I need to go get myself more wood because I've used most of my wood, and it's taken me a lot of wood to do this lot, as you guys can probably clearly see. So I'm going to get some more wood together. Then I'm going to move on to the next project. So I'll cut back to you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty then guys, wood has now been gathered, and as you guys can see, I'm over at the location for our windmill. So this is going to be the next project of the day. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to do a little bit of building on camera. I know, never do this regularly, but I figure why not? Why not? We can do a little bit of fun stuff here. And the idea behind this is going to be the door, obviously. And we're going to build this up around 5 blocks, but around the bottom here, I kind of want to have like a little wooden stair kind of pattern thing going on the dark oak sections, because I do think that's going to look kind of cool and a little bit different. So this is not anyone's design I'm going with here. I'm actually just doing this as I look at it. I'm winging it, basically, guys. And if you don't know me that well, then you obviously don't know how I wing most of my builds. But I find winging it works for me, and I end up coming out with some quite decent looking stuff. Because, well, everything here I've basically winged. That thing there, I winged it. This thing, I kind of winged it. And it's kind of decent. So, you know, it's, well, I say decent. I'm not builder. I'm no builder at all. But anywho, let's just grab some more wood stuff. Let's grab some of these as well. And then we'll start pairing some of these up. Now, the idea behind these is it's going to be stripped. Now, what I want to do here is actually have a little bit of a patterny thing going on here as well. So these will be stripped up like this, and then that's going to be above the door. The door's going to go here, obviously. And then let me just grab these again and pull myself up to the same level, and then we can go a bit higher up on here. And that's there is actually going to be the top of the front, like that. And yeah, I kind of like that. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. We've got a couple of zombies trying to say hello to my villagers, but they can stay where they are. So the simple thing now, guys, is I want to build this up all the way around. And when we get to this level all the way around, we are going to get the next level started. So let me get on with that. I'll come back to you in just a couple of minutes. Alrighty, guys. I've made myself a little bit of progress on the outside, as you can see. Unfortunately, I can't really do much more up here until I've got some interior done. Hello, spider. Are you triggered? Are you triggered? You are now. Anywho, ignoring the spider, what I've done, I've put my floor in, and what I really need to do is figure out the central block for this room. Now, the reason I'm after the central block, which I think is that one, it is awesome. Teddy is clever enough to actually notice where the central block is because we want to build up a pillar, and this is going to be our way up to the next level. And voila, we have our next level pillar in place. And we've got to build ourselves a little staircase coming up here, which, to be fair, I'm probably going to do that with oak rather than anything else, because that's kind of the interior floor decoration we use. So have I got any oak stairs? I've got a little bit. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you the pattern we're going with. Don't mind the chain armor. I'm actually going to keep that for something else. So what we're going to do, we're going to have like a stair there, and then we go into a slab, and then we're going to have, that's wrong. Teddy, let it build. I can't build, shut up. Right, do that one, we do that one there, just like so, and then we do a stair there, and then we do a slab there, like that, and then we do another stair up there like that, yeah, that's nice. And then we do another slab coming off there like this, and then we do another stair coming up there like this. And that's how we do. That's how it goes up. And it's a nice little spiral staircase, which is a really cool way of doing a windmill build. And this actually is about perfect amount to get me up to my second floor. So now what I need to do is, one, build the pillar up, because obviously the pillar can go all the way up to the top of the tower when we get to that point. And then we need to put the floor up here and put a couple of doors to the outside area. Obviously the outside area is going to be spruce because it's outside, it looks a bit darker, so that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut away, I'm going to get this upstairs floor in place. I am going to get the outside floor in place, and I'm going to put some railings around the outside as well. So I'll cut back to you guys when I've got a bit more to show off. Okay guys, the upstairs railing is in, the outside floor is done, and I started laying up the area for our second tower. Now this thing has to be around about 14-15 blocks tall, because the size of the blade I'm planning on putting on this thing for the windmill is about 25 blocks long total, so I need at least a 13-14 block gap from this to the top of the blade, the central point of the blade, and it's quite a big gap, guys. So yeah, that's gonna have to happen, and it's gonna cost me a lot of wood to do it. So I'm gonna crack on with building this. I'm probably gonna go get some more wood again, because this is gonna cost me a lot of my supplies. And can I jump over here? Thank you. Because I want to come down here and I want to show you something else. I've had a little change of heart when it ascertains to the spruce wood we got down here. I switched it out for dark oak because it just looks that little bit nicer, I feel. So I'm also tempted. Have I got spruce? Yes, I have got some dark oak stairs on me. So I'm thinking I might change this out for dark oak here as well. And you'll notice I've actually flipped them over to make them the other way up. Again, that looks better. That does look better. So we're going to go with that. That looks pretty damn cool. And I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get this top half of the tower built, and I'm going to get the windmill built. And I'll cut back to you guys once I've got the outside of this thing finished. So, a bit more time passed, guys, and as you can see, the windmill on the outside is complete. And I personally think this thing looks rather cool. Now, the only thing I'm not 100% sold on still is the top half of the tower, because it's all one straight line. But other than that, I think this thing looks really good, and the blade has come out absolutely awesome. Now, inside, I haven't yet done anything with it. I'm just thinking I might use it as some hay storage. So I think I've got some hay over in the villagers bit. So let's quickly go grab a little bit of that. And now we've got our hay. I'm going to throw a few bits and bobs outside as well, just to kind of denote the fact we've got a little bit of a hay thing going on. That looks kind of cool. And then inside, obviously, we're going to have a few hay bales kind of knocking about in here as well. Just to denote the fact we're storing hay in here. So yeah, that's kind of looking cool. And then obviously outside all this area, I am going to turn it into a wheat field, this entire bit here, all the way up to the villager hut, because I feel like that's probably going to be quite a good idea. Not completely sold on the idea of dropping it down into the beach, because it's still a beach. And obviously I need to still extend the beach round. I haven't got as far as doing that yet. But once I get the beach extended round, we can get some more palm trees in place, get a few more decorations done, and that will look really quite nice. So I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get some more decorating done in this thing. I'm going to get some beach extension done as well, and I'll cut back to you guys when I've got a bit more done. Okay guys, a bit more time has now passed and things are looking a little different. The wheat fields are now in place, and I decided that I was going to bring the wheat down over the top of the mine entrance, because I feel that kind of does fit the bill just that little bit more. And you'll notice there's a couple of palm trees, and there's also this build down here, and of course there's also a beach. We've extended the beach, guys, and we've put in a little beachside bar down here as well, where we can get ourselves all the health potions we're ever going to need. And if you're wondering where these things are from, I will show you later in the episode. But yeah, we've got some more beach done, we've got some more palm trees in place, and we've got our beachside bar with a couple of paintings. I've gone for kind of the most neutral, non-mob related paintings that we've actually got in the game, because I feel they kind of fit the bar better, and having the bar back like that does kind of look good. It's either that or bookshelves, and I was like, yep, that looks better. So we went with that. So the next job I've got for today, guys, is I need to get this path and bring it up into the main path up here. We haven't done that yet, and I was kind of umming and ahhing about where the path was going to go, so now I know, and we can get the path in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut away, I'm going to get the path put in, and I'll cut back to you when that is done. Alrighty guys, so the path is now finished. As you guys can see, I've used the same style of path we used everywhere else, and we've kind of blended it down into the area down below. We've got our mine entrance paved up now as well, which actually looks really quite cool. It does look pretty decent like that, so I'm quite happy with that. We've also been putting a few of the lanterns out and about, but I do kind of need to get some more lighting down here. There's still far too many torches. So what I'm thinking is some sandstone slabs with some torches below them. That could be quite a good idea. So I got one thing I want you guys to give me a little bit of help with. And that is, what shall I put in this area here? Now, I could put a big tree, I could put another build. Give me some ideas, guys. Obviously, the tavern's going to go over here, but we're not going to get onto that right now. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I am going to take you over and show you the witch farm. Alrighty, guys, here we are over at the witch farm, and as you can see, I'm invisible again because I've got the entity pack on so you guys can see what's going on in the witch farm. Basically, I am currently sat on 102 on the Y, and down below me is our witch hut, which I simply dug out 2 blocks below and shoved in a trident killer. Now, this thing is so simple, so easy to build, that anybody can do it in, well, I took 20 minutes in total to build this thing. And I did have a little problem with it. I couldn't get it to work. I'm going to put ping up my tutorial in the corner of the screen. If you guys want to build one of these, you're more than welcome to check that out. The only amendment that I have got for that tutorial is when I did the tutorial, I had buttons on the inside of the witch hut to stop spider spawning. Unfortunately, that no longer works. I had to remove the buttons to actually get the witches to spawn in. And I'm not really sure why that suddenly became a thing. But apparently, yeah, it's now a thing. So, anyway, I'm going to AFK here for a little while. I'll get myself a few bits and bobs, some gunpowder, some glowstone, and some other potions and stuff we can stock our bar with. And I'll come back to you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty, guys, so I've been AFK for around about 20 minutes, and yes, it is still raining. I don't know why it's still raining, it shouldn't be. But it's still raining, so I'm going to hop down. I haven't been AFK very long, simply because I've only got a single double chest down here for my storage. And, yep, we got no witches left in the system. Let's quickly turn that off and hop down. And this thing, yeah, we got quite a lot of potions. We've got quite a fair amount of sugar and glowstone dust. We're going to take all this stuff. We've got a load of redstone. We've got a load of sticks, bottles, spider eyes. Not that we need the spider eyes particularly, but we've got them. Also got some swiftness potion. But we'll leave the rest of that there. And what I'm going to do is actually expand the storage system. But to do that, I have to go mining, and I don't have any more iron particularly, which is why I haven't put a decent storage system in this thing in the first place. So, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to cut it short today, because I'm sure you don't really want to time-lapse me mining. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this episode a little bit shorter than normal, and I'll say thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button, and if you really loved it, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.